Hi mga kabuwis, sa video na ito, matutunan nyo ang pinakauna at pinakaimportanteng step sa pag-register ng inyong business. Ano nga ba ang business structure? Ang business structure ay ang tipo or klase kung paano binuo ang inyong negosyo. Sa Pilipinas, merong sole proprietorship, merong partnership, at meron ding corporations. Sa video na ito, tatalakayin natin kung ano ang mga advantages at disadvantages ng bawat isa upang malaman mo kung anong mas swak sa'yo. Una natin pag-usapan ang mga sole props or sole proprietorships. So, sole prop ay madalas ay para sa mga tao na solo lang, okay, na nagtayo ng business nila. Ayan, and nire-register nila ito sa Department of Trade and Industry. Okay? Kung hindi man, ito ay mga dalas ay mga freelancers din, katulad ng mga programmers, developers, at yun, may mga taong sila lang nag-put up ng sarili nilang kapital para doon. Sila ang matatawag na sole props. Okay? Madalas nalalaman natin sole proprietorship ang business kapag meron silang tinatawag na ng certificate mula sa Department of Trade and Industry na wherein nire-register nila yung kanilang business name. Okay? For freelancers naman, pwede silang kumuha ng occupational tax receipt or kaya kapag professional ka ng professional tax receipt mula sa munisipyo. Namang kagandahan ng pag-register sa sole prop. Pag sole prop ka kasi, simple and may kabilisan yung proseso ng registration mo. So, ang una niyan is kukuha ka ng DTI certificate, nakukuha mo ito online through bnrs.tti.gov.ph. Within minutes, i-fill up mo lang yung form, yung bayaran mo lang yung registration fee based dun sa scope mo, and then, ayan, meron ka ng DTI certificate. Number 2, bukod sa simple at mabilis siya, mas mura siya. Okay? So, sa pagkuha ng DTI certificate, ang pinakamahal na is nasa 2,030. Okay? Wala pa dun yung pag-register mo sa BIR at saka sa City Hall. Pero, mas mababa pa rin siya compared dun sa dalawang business structure, which is partnership and corporation. Okay? Kasi mas marami kang babayaran na registration fees doon. Okay? So, yun yung dalawang kagandahan niya. Pangatlo naman is yung kapag sole prop ka, sa'yo nakapangalan talaga yung business. Madalas kapag self-employed ka, ganyan, at talagang ang pinagkukunan mo lang ng income ay yung business mo. Pag mag-loan ka sa bangko at hahanapan ka ng source of income, mapapakita mo agad yung DTI certificate mo, yung mga business papers mo mula sa BIR at sa City Hall na nakapangalan sa iyo yung business. So, yun, isa rin sa magandang way para or isang advantage ng sole prop. May advantages, meron din naman syempre yung disadvantages. Sa video nga ni Robert Kiyosaki, isang Facebook post, sinabi niya doon na ang sole prop ay naituturing niyang isang bad entity. Bakit siya bad entity? Kasi out of all the classification ng business structure, siya yung parang pangit yung features. Okay? Paanong kinapangit sa kanya? Number 1 is yung tinatawag na general liability. Okay? Anong sabihin ng general liability? Meaning, liable ka hanggang sa personal assets mo kapag kung sakaling hindi mabayaran ng business mo ang mga liabilities niya. Kunyari, magkaroon ka ng business loan at yung business loan na yun or mga suppliers ay hindi mo na mabayaran. Okay? Kahit wala na assets yung business mo, pwede kanyang habulin sa mga personal assets mo. So, unprotected yung personal assets mo. Okay? Kaya nga sabi ko, lagi, pati siguro yung TV at sofa mo, kung kayang ibenta nila para lang ma-satisfy yung debt, di ba? So, yun, isa sa mga nakakatakot na bagay yun kapag nag-sole prop ka. Pangalawa is sa tax. Compared sa corporations, may mas malaking tax ang mga sole props kasi they are considered as individuals. Okay? So, they are generally taxed at 20 to 35%. The first 250,000 is tax exempt of net income. That is tax exempt. Pero yun nga, you could be taxed as high as 35%. Okay? As compared to the corporation na mamaya i-discuss natin kung kano ang tax rate nila. Pangatlo is succession. Okay? Anong sabihin nun? Kapag namatay ang isang sole prop, okay, the business dies with that sole prop. Okay? Sabihin, yung lahat ng mga ipinundar niya, pangalan, at yung mga business documents na yon kasamang mamamatay ng sole prop. Okay? Kasi naka-attach yung legalities ng business dun sa buhay ng individual or ng sole prop na yun. So, kunyari, hindi maganda naman to kunyari kapag may mga pamilya ka, may mga anak na gusto mo sila yung magmana ng business mo at gusto mo sila yung magpatuloy nun. Hindi maganda yun kasi syempre kapag may nangyari sa'yo at wala ka na dito, hindi na nila mapapagpatuloy yun under the same business structure. Kailangan nila mag-register ulit, go through the process again. Okay? So, yun yung mga 3 main reasons kung bakit or 3 main disadvantages ng isang sole proprietorship. Ang corporation ay hiwalay na entity or hiwalay na katauhan doon sa may nagmamay-ari mismo ng corporation na yun. So, may dalawa ka ng tao dyan. So, iba ang may-ari, iba naman yung corporation as is. Okay? So, good news. Okay? So, ano ang disadvantages ng isang corporation? Okay? Ito yung pagkakaalam pa ng iba. Sabi ng ilan, kaya hindi daw sila nagko-corporation kasi ang alam nila, kailangan ng 5 tao para gumawa or mag-establish ng corporations. And mahirap naman daw kumuha ng mga dummy or kahit sinong mga tao or kaibigan na pwede mong kasama dun sa corporations. Okay? Pero hindi na yun totoo ngayon. Okay? By virtue of the Revised Corporation Code na signed into law in 2019, pwede na po ang less than 5 persons. Okay? So, pwedeng 4, pwedeng 3, pwedeng 2, at by virtue of the Revised Corporation Code din, pwede na rin yung tinatawag na one-person corporation din. So, hindi na disadvantage din yun. Pero, ayun lang, pinapaalam ko sa inyo na hindi na totoo yun, yung disadvantage na kailangan mo ng 5. Okay? So, pangalawang disadvantage naman din is yung time or yung complexity. Yung complexity na paggawa ng mga kinakailangang mga dokumento upang ipasa sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay? Upang ma-register kasi bilang isang corporation, kailangan mong mag-draft ng tinatawag na Articles of Incorporation. Kapag less than 4 or 5-person corporation ka, kailangan mo din ng bylaws. Ayan, which is very technical kasi meron din mga portion like paid up capital, authorized capital stocks, subscribed capital stocks, and you would also need to appoint a corporate treasurer and a corporate secretary as well. So, ayan. So, dahil technical siya, you might need the help of a lawyer or an accountant who is well-versed in incorporation. So, siyempre, gagastos ka din, okay? Kasi mahirap kapag ikaw lang mag-isa ang gagawa nun at wala kang ka-idea kung ano nga ba yung tinatawag na authorized capital stock and ano nga ba yung paid up capital stock and so on. Okay? So, we have a few instances na may mga tao na nag-do it your own ng kanilang articles, ngayon parang mahirap na para sa kanilang baguhin kasi yung articles of incorporation na yun. Okay? May mga proseso din yun. So, as much as possible, you would need a lawyer or an accountant for that in order to assist you with that. So, that would entail, of course, cost. Yun, tayo mga technicality. Then, next disadvantage is, of course, cost. Yun nga, costly kasi you would hire an expert, advisable na mag-hire ka ng consultant. And then, of course, the registration fees compared to the registration fees of a sole proprietor, medyo mas malaki siya. Kasi other than the registration fee pa lang ng isang sa SEC ay cost around 3,000 pa lang. Pero meron ka pang babayaran sa BIR and sa LGU based on your paid up capital stock. Okay? So, yun, yung cost yung isa sa mga being disadvantage din niya. Okay? So, yun. Yun yung mga nakikita ko na disadvantage ng isang corporation. One last. Yung complexity din niya when it comes to compliance. Okay? Unlike sole props, sole props do not have to comply as much as compared to corporations. Okay? Corporations must annually submit, if applicable, general information sheets, annual audited financial statement, or certification from the treasurer. So you have yearly reporting with the SEC. Kailangan yun kasi kapag hindi mo ginawa yun, mapipenalize ka naman ng SEC or pwede lang patayin yung corporation for non-compliance as well. Okay? So, yun yung isa sa mga disadvantage din niya. So, as I have mentioned sa isang Facebook post nga sa video ni Robert Kiyosaki, sinabi niya na ang corporations ay tinatawag niyang mga good entities. Okay? Why good? Kasi may mga advantages siya far better ng sa sole prop. Okay? So, sa sole prop kasi, meron tinatawag silang general liability. Sa corporations naman, which is it's an advantage with the tinatawag silang limited liability. Okay? What is limited liability? Limited liability naman is wherein yung mga debtors mo, okay? It be banks, creditors, or tax agencies, they are only allowed, or they are only limited to the amount of investment na nandun sa corporation, or ang pwede lang nilang habulin is the corporation itself. Kasi nga, yung pagkaka-explain ko kanina, iba yung pagkatao ng corporation sa pagkatao ng stockholders or mga taong nagmamay-ari ng stocks ng corporations, ng corporation na yun. Okay? So, hindi nila pwedeng habulin yung personal assets. So, yun yung pinaka-meat nun. So, protected yung asset mo. So, yun nga yung natawag ng personal protection ng assets mo. Kaya magandang nagko-corporation. So, marami na nakakaalam ng ganitong mga na ganitong protection or yung ganitong feature ng corporation. Talagang nagko-corporation sila kasi ayaw na lang syempre madama yung personal assets nila. So, that's one big advantage of a corporation. So, protektado siya sa liabilities mula sa mga debtors niya or sa mga third party na nagkakautangan niya. Okay? Number 2, as to tax din naman, as I mentioned earlier, compared to sole props, ang corporation has a much lower tax, especially now with the Create Law recently signed by our president, wherein ang tax could be as low as 20%. Okay, so generally 25% siya. However, kapag pasok ka dun sa conditions na wherein you have a total assets not exceeding 100 million and net taxable income of not exceeding of 5 million pesos, you can be taxed at a much lower rate of 20%. Okay, so this came from 30%, and because of this Create Law, yan, naibaba niya na from 25 to at least 20%. Okay, so of course this would very beneficial to the MSMEs or your micro, small, medium entrepreneurs who would qualify for that 100 million, okay, not exceeding 100 million assets. So, yan, yun, sobrang baba as compared to kanina, yung pagkakabanggit ko sa Solprop, they have a maximum of 35%. Okay, 35% na tax rate. Okay, number 3 naman, ayan, as opposed to Solprop also, again, corporation has what we call a perpetual existence. Okay, by general rule, all corporations establish after the after the signing of the by the time the revised corporation is signed, ayan, ang mangyayari is lahat sila perpetual yung existence. Okay? Dati kasi hanggang 50 years lang eh. Pero dahil sa revised corporation code, naging perpetual na. So, ano yung ibig sabihin naman nito? Dahil perpetual na yung existence niya, meron na tayong talagang totoong succession. Okay? Meaning, kapag namatay yung shareholder, which is kung madalas yung tatay or yung pamilya, okay? Kung pamilya yan, yung tatay ay namayapa or nawala na, di ba? Ayan, pwede niya nang ipasa na lang or tuloy-tuloy pa din yung corporation, ipapasa na lang yung shares dun sa mga legal heirs niya. Okay? So, yun. Siyempre, yung sa spouse and then dun sa mga children niya, legitimate, and so on. Okay? So, yun. So, at least, hindi mapuputol or merong mapapag-iwanan or maiiwanan kayo dun sa mga, siyempre, sa next generation niyo. Either ipagpatuloy man niya ng mga anak ninyo or hindi, at least meron siyang share doon. Okay? Lalo na kapag, siyempre, you expect naman to grow your business. Okay? And with the subject of growth, ayan, medyo mas maganda ang corporation when it comes to, of course, growth. And especially when you are asking for further for investments. Why? Because venture capitalists, of course, who wants to put in something in your business, ayan, syempre, magbibigay sila ng pera. Pero in exchange nun, either bayaran mo sila ulit, ayan, as through parang loan or a percentage of your company. Kapag sole prop ka kasi, wala silang ganong option. Okay? So, anong option lang nila? Hindi pa utangin ka lang nila, di ba? Pero wala silang ownership doon. Pero kapag corporation, venture capitalist, much favors corporation kasi syempre meron silang opportunity dun sa magkaroon sila ng shareholding ng company na yun, especially kapag alam nilang may value yung company na tinayo mo. Okay, so medyo may flexibility ka, hindi ka na lang basta mangungutang sa bank, pwede kang yun nga pumunta sa mga venture capitalists or sa mga angel capitalists pa kung papayag ka nila, di ba? So yun yung mga maganda ng kagandahan ng corporation as opposed to a sole proprietorship. So for partnerships, ayan, yun, dun nga sa video na panood ko, so bad si sole prop, good si corporation, ugly naman ang tawag niya kay partnership. Why? Because they have the ugliest feature. Okay? Why? Partnership, okay, are treated as a corporation. So, halos lahat ng mga compliances and as for tax purposes, they are taxed as a corporation. Okay? However, one disadvantage ng partnership is most of the time, by general rule, is partnership have general liability. Okay? So, yun nga, general liability, oo nga, bumuo kayo ng parang korporasyon, pero yung liability nyo can reach your personal assets pati. So, hindi naman parang naprotektahan yung personal assets mo. So, ayun, most of the time, we advise kung magpa-partnership ka na rin lang, edi mag-corporation ka na. Just to get the full advantage of that of being a corporation. Number 2 is kapag sa partnership din, is sa mga disadvantage ng partnership is that whenever you put in or admit a new partner or whenever a partner goes out of the partnership, medyo kailangan may mga process na kailangan gawin sa SEC doon. So, medyo madugo yung proseso doon. Okay, so, yun. Yung cost din niya, parang cost lang din ng corporation. So, parang hindi nga nakaganda para sa iyo yun. Okay, so, most of the time, we do not advise na mag-partnership. Kung magpa-partnership na lang kayo, kung magbabarkada kayo, punta na lang kayo ng corporations. Okay? So with all that being said, with business structures, you now know na kung ano yung advantages and disadvantage of each of the business structures, so props, partnerships, and corporations. You now have somehow an idea on how you would like it to be formed. So, kung gusto mong mabilisan na talagang na mag-register at kailangan mo talaga kasi gusto mo mag-comply or may hinihingi na talaga sa'yo, kunyari, hinihingi na ni Facebook dahil para sa business paper para hindi na matanggal na yung disqualification mo whatsoever, or hinihingi ng bank dahil naho-hold yung pera mo sa bangko. Ayan, kung gusto mo mabilisan, ayan, punta ka ng Solpro. Pero if you want to take really advantage of all the opportunities, then my friendly advice would be to go corporate, to establish a corporation. Yes, it will be costly, but you will reap the rewards after all. Okay? Sure, I hope you learned a lot about the advantages and disadvantages of each legal structure. Use them wisely as you go through your journey in your business registration and papuntang tax compliance na. Okay? And if you learned a lot from this video, please share and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because we'll surely will be uploading more of this about business registration and tax compliance, accounting, management, and anything under the sun that would increase your financial IQ in order for you to navigate your business smoothly, especially with the storms ahead. Okay? So, ayan, if you have any questions, don't be afraid, put them down in the comment box below. And if you would like to contact us, our firm, Panya and Partners, we'll leave that our links in the description box. Okay? So, maraming salamat mga kabuwis. Good day and be safe.